Hi, so today's video is going to be a bit more chill. I'm going to be trying out some new makeup. Nothing is really new to the market, it's just some new to me makeup. I have some Natasha, Denona, some Fenty, some Rare Beauty. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do today. I'm having my iced coffee. I don't know, I just really want a very chill, relaxed video where I just try out some new makeup and have some fun. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It means so much to me. And now let's get into it. I'm gonna start with my eyes. I already prepped them with my Rare Beauty eye primer. So I'm first gonna do my eyes. Let me just get this hair out of my face. My hair has gotten so long and I'm really excited about that, but it's also kind of annoying, especially in the summertime. It is really annoying to have long hair. And for my eyes, I'm going to be trying out the Natasha Denona Retro palette. Again, not a new palette at all. But last month I tried the new Yucca palette. I'm not sure how you say it. I was saying Yucca, but I think you're supposed to say Yucca, which sounds very odd to me. But anyways, I tried out that palette and I tried out the Glam palette last month. So I think it was only about time for me to try out the Retro palette. So this is the Retro palette. I'm pretty sure most people already know how this one looks, so I'm not gonna swatch it. I might swatch a few shades, but yeah, the reason why I'm trying this out now is because I had this palette and the Glam palette sitting in my collection for, I would say maybe a year and a half, because I wanted to start my YouTube channel for years and I was just collecting makeup that I wanted to have and include on my channel, and obviously I never started my channel until now, so I'm gonna be trying it out now for the first time. As you can see, it is brand new. I have not even swatched anything. So I'm gonna play with this today and I'm really excited because I love me some mauve shades. Okay, I should probably remove this so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna dip into this lightest matte shade and I'm gonna set my eye primer with this. Yeah, this is a very light, almost white matte shade, which is not something I usually reach for, but that's okay. Let's try out this one. This is the second lightest shade in the palette, I would say. This one is called Vivienne. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And I'm just going to use the same brush. I didn't say what it was. It is the Colourpop E23 brush. I'm just going to use this as my first transition, so let's see if this is actually gonna show up on my eyelid. Okay, this is showing up like really light and really pink, like a baby pink color. That is so odd. Let me swatch this shade. It translates completely different on the eyelid than how it looks in the pan. Yeah, I mean, that's literally like a baby pink shade, and it does not look baby pink to me. Okay, just gonna skip that one, and I'm gonna go into this one. This one is called Nude Mauve, and I'm gonna use this instead as my first transition shade with the same Colourpop E23 brush. Yeah, this is a bit better. Okay, this is a really nice transition shade for my skin tone. I love that. Okay, I think I'm gonna again take this same brush and I'm gonna dip into this shade right here. This one is called Andy, and I'm just gonna run this through my crease as my second transition shade, I guess. Oh, this one's like a really cool toned purple shade. Not sure if I'm the biggest fan of this shade either. It kind of looks a bit chalky to me. Oh my god, is there a video where I don't drop anything? I don't think there is. I think I'm gonna try this shade right here because I think this is a cream to powder, and I usually don't like these shades, but I feel like everyone loves them, so I want to keep trying them and maybe I'm gonna fall in love with those kind of shades as well. This one is called Rebellion. I think it's called Rebellion. I'm gonna take this small Colourpop E28 brush. I'm gonna start building this in my outer corner. I'm just gonna slowly start to blend this into my crease as well. But they just all translate so much lighter and brighter on the eye, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I mean, you see what I'm talking about? This looks so much deeper than it does on my eye. But let's just continue and hopefully it's gonna all come together. I'm gonna go back to this larger fluffy brush and I'm gonna blend these shades together. And I kind of feel like that shade just disappeared. Let me try and build this shade a couple more times and see what happens. Okay, I feel like this is good enough. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly, so far. Okay, now I'm gonna swatch a couple of these shimmery shades just so I can choose which one to use. I really like this one, so I'm gonna swatch this one first. This one is called... oh, I don't know how to pronounce this word. I'm just gonna put it on the screen. It's like a really pretty pink shade. Yeah. But honestly, these shimmery shades cannot compare to the shimmery shades in the new Yucca palette. These are just so different and so much more drier than those. This one is called Glitz. And it is really powdery. It's literally crumbling off of my finger. Yeah, this one is really pretty. This one is like a duochrome shade. I'm gonna swatch this one next. This one is called Jude. Hopefully that's how it's called. Oh yeah, that's a really nice smoky shade. Then we have this one. This one is called Patty. It's more of a metallic shade. It also almost looks matte. There's not much shimmer to it at all. Then we have this one. This one is called Swing. This one is also metallic. And the last one is called Hello. It's this one right here. Yeah, I'm honestly not impressed. I do really like these because these are kind of more glittery shades, but these are kind of, I don't know, they don't feel special to me. So I'm definitely going to use one of these two. So I do think I'm going to use this one, the one that I cannot pronounce, because it's a bit more cooler toned. Yeah, that is really pretty, but it's more of a topper, I would say. So I'm gonna try and build it quite a bit. Now I'm gonna go back to this small Colourpop brush and I'm gonna blend the shimmer with the matte shade. I'm just gonna repeat this on the other eye and I'll be right back. And here are the eyes all done, except the lower lash line obviously. But yeah, honestly, I'm not impressed at all. I feel like it's a very basic palette, especially for the price point. Yeah, I don't really love it. I mean, the eye look is pretty, but I feel like the shimmery shades are kind of honestly very boring and nothing special. They do not compare to the shimmers in the Yucca palette like at all. The shimmers in the Yucca palette are so out of this world stunning, and these are just a basic shimmery shade. I mean, this one is a bit more glittery, but even so, it's like nothing special to me. So yeah, honestly, I thought this was gonna be my favorite Natasha Denona palette, but so far it definitely is not. So let's just move on from that. Okay, I just quickly prepped my skin and I actually do have a new primer. I have this Glowish Blur Gem by Huda Beauty primer. I don't know why I bought this. I'm just so easily influenced. I usually don't use primers much at all, and if I do, it's gonna be a glowy illuminating primer, definitely not a blurring primer. But I have seen a few people with dry skin that really loved this primer, so I'm gonna give it a go. But I honestly, I don't know why I got it. It says it's a silicone free smoothing primer, so yeah, I'm gonna test it out. It had a little like spatula, but I honestly lost that, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. It says keep sealed for freshness, so that's a nice touch because I feel like usually people would throw this away. Honestly, that looks so cool. I've never seen anything like that. I'm just gonna take some from this cap. And I honestly don't know if I should put this all over my face or only on my T-zone, because I never use primers like this. Let's just start with this much. I'm gonna start on my T-zone. I think I'm only gonna put in my T-zone for now, because I'm not really sure how I feel about blurring primers. I'm still confused why I got this, but okay. I'm just very easily influenced. I'm trying to find my mirror. Oh, here it is. I mean, that did smooth my pores honestly quite amazingly. Is that even a word? I don't know, but my pores are literally gone. I do really like what that did, but again, I just don't know how much I would reach for this because I like to be glowy. I don't have a new foundation, so I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator in the shade Fair. I have lost this and I couldn't find it anywhere, but I found it in a backpack. So yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna use this. I wanted to use my NARS foundation, but I did get a bit tan when I was away, so I think this is gonna be too light, so I'm gonna try and use the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I did not upload any videos last week. I'm so annoyed and I don't want to talk about it, but I'm still gonna talk about it. I did vlog my whole vacation, and that was supposed to be the video that went up on last Monday, but I edited like half of the video and I saved it, and when I wanted to continue editing, the video was nowhere to be found. Like, it was not saved. And I don't know what happened. Obviously I didn't have a video for Monday, and then I was like so annoyed. I did not want to edit or touch the video again for a few days, and then I started editing again on Wednesday, thinking that I'm gonna upload the vlog on Thursday, last Thursday, but the same thing happened again. I edited half of the video and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and save it. I mean, I was saving it all throughout. I saved it like after pretty much every step I did. I went and saved the video just to be sure that it's actually saved, and I edited again, maybe half of it, probably even a bit more, and it did not want to be saved. Like, I could not save it. Even the bits that I did save were all gone and lost. So I don't know. I don't know if it's that video, because it had like a bunch of small clips, so maybe it was a bit too much for my laptop. I don't know. I really don't know, but I was so annoyed. I am gonna try to edit it for the third time, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to edit this video and other videos. I'm hoping it's just that vlog that does not want to be edited, but yeah, that was my little rant. So yeah, that's why there was not a video last week. Honestly, my pores are completely gone. That is kind of cool. Now, I don't have a new concealer, so I'm just gonna use my Natasha Denona color corrector and concealer. I have the corrector in the shade C1. And I'm just gonna blend it out with my Rose Ink concealer brush. And I have the concealer in the shade White too. I'm really tempted to get a lighter shade because this one is definitely too dark for me. So I might get a lighter shade because I do really like it, but I think the shade is kind of throwing me off. I'm just going to use the same brush to blend it out. And now I'm just going to take my damp beauty sponge and I'm going to press everything in because it's kind of sitting on top of my skin right now. Okay, I just quickly did my brows off camera. I don't have any new brow products. I have these two Fenty Beauty products. So I have this matchstick in the shade Amber Suede. Okay, I'm just going to swatch it here. So this is the shade Amber Suede. And I have this powder bronzer in the shade Shady Biz. So this is the bronzer, powder bronzer. And again, I had these products sitting in my collection for quite a while because I really wanted to do like a full face of Fenty Beauty video where I try a bunch of Fenty Beauty products for the first time. But honestly, I just realized that's not going to happen probably anytime soon because I am missing quite a bit of products and they are really expensive. So I'm just going to try out what I have now. And you know, one day if I do end up getting the rest of the product, I can do a full face of Fenty Beauty. But for now, I'm just going to test what I do have. I'm gonna try and swipe it directly on my face, which is probably not the best move, but I'm gonna try it out anyways. I do like that shade. I'm just gonna use my Real Beauty foundation brush to blend it out. It is definitely not too creamy, but it does blend out honestly really nice. That was really easy to blend out and it did not remove any of my foundation, which is great. I'm just gonna do this side first then. Let's do the other side now. Okay, that was a lot easier to blend out than I expected because it's a bit more of a stiffer formula, but it blends out beautifully. And I love this shade. Now let's go over that with the, how is this exactly called? Instant Warmth Bronzer. Now I do wish I got the lighter shade. So this is the second lightest. Like I said, it's the shade Shady Biz. It is a bit more kind of warm and orangey looking, so I do wish I got the lighter shade, but let's try it out and see. I'm just gonna use my Colourpop F29 brush. It looks very pigmented, so I'm gonna remove some of this in the palm of my hand. I mean, it performs beautifully. I just wish I got the lighter shade. I mean, I do really like that. I just think I would prefer the lighter shade a bit more, but it still looks pretty nice. And now it's the most exciting part, which is blush. I told her to bring me I'm so lucky I mostly have clean products now because I'm just gonna break everything. Anyways, my mom was in Sweden visiting my sisters and I told her to get me the Real Beauty bronzer stick, but in the more cooler tone shade, so the new one. and they didn't find that, but they did find two really exciting things. So she got me the soft pinch liquid blush in the shade Believe, and the soft pinch lip oil in the shade Hope. I'm gonna be testing this out later in the video, but I don't think I'm gonna be testing this out today. I think I'm gonna film a reel, but I just want to show you the shade. It's the most perfect mauve shade ever. I'm very excited about this, but I do think I'm gonna do a reel with that because I do want to try out one of the Fenty Beauty blushes, because I do have 3 shades. I mean, mine are kind of sweating. Like, I don't know what's going on, but can you see, like, it's sweating, and I think it's happened to all of these. And I honestly don't know why. Yes, all of mine are sweating. Why? I don't know. I'm still gonna use them, so let me swatch the shades that I have. So I first have the shade Rose Latte. I never know how to say that word. Anyways, let me swatch this one. It's like a really nice sunburned shade. Then I have the shade Summertime Wine. I think I'm gonna use this one today because it is a bit more mauve-y. So this is Summertime Wine. Yeah, this is definitely gonna go with the I Look the Best. And the third shade I have is Strawberry Drip. Oh, this one isn't sweating. Okay, at least one of them is not sweating. So this is the shade Strawberry Drip. This would be so fun in the summertime. I mean, it is summertime. So this is the shade Summertime Strawberry Drip. Not Summertime. Oh, I love that. Okay, I love all of these shades, but I'm definitely gonna go for Summertime. Oh, this one is Summertime. I'm definitely gonna go for the Summertime Wine one. So let's try out Summertime Wine. Wine? I don't know. And of course I'm gonna use my Rose Ink blush brush. Let's see. Okay, that was a bit too much. Let me try and blend this. Okay, this is a really nice mauve shade. It actually translates mauve on my cheeks, because I feel like most of the mauve shades translate warm on my cheeks because I have a warm undertone. This one is actually looking pretty mauve to me. Okay, that is really pretty. Definitely not too pigmented. I'm gonna add a bit more. Or a lot more, I guess. Okay. Just gonna move some of this to my nose. Okay, this is probably gonna be too much now. Help. I mean, it matches my eyeshadow perfectly, but I definitely went overboard. Okay, let me try and fix this real quick. I was wrong, these are pigmented. I really like that. And I love that the shade actually translates mauve on my skin tone. I don't have a new powder, so I'm just quickly gonna set my face with my LYS Triple Fix powder. This is the translucent shade. I'm just gonna set my T-zone basically, and then we can move on to the lower lash line. Okay. My pores are literally gone. Okay, that is pretty amazing though. That is so crazy. My skin looks so smooth. Okay. Let me just quickly finish my lower lash line. I'm not gonna do anything crazy per usual. I think I'm just gonna use this shade. This one is called Andy. And I'm just gonna take this Colourpop E25 brush. Whenever I do a crazy dark lower lash line, I regret it, so I'm not gonna make that mistake again. And now I'm gonna take that same shimmery shade on this small Morphe brush, and I'm gonna use this in my inner corners as well. I forgot highlighter, but I don't have any highlighters, so I think I'm just gonna skip highlighter today. I'm first gonna go and quickly curl my lashes with my Essence eyelash curler, and I'll be right back. I have the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. I used this for the last week, I think. I first tried it on my vacation because I didn't have a mascara. I had the Essence mascara that I don't like, so I needed a new mascara. I bought this one for this video, but I didn't have another mascara to bring, so I just brought this with me, and I have been testing it out for a week maybe. Okay, I really don't like it. I do like it when I first apply it. I do feel like it gives me nice volume, but it does not hold a curl. My eyelashes don't look that good after already an hour. The curl is nowhere to be seen. They just look really not good. So I do like it when I first apply it, but after an hour I heavily dislike it. It makes my lashes, it literally looks like I don't even have mascara after 1 hour. Maybe it's too heavy, so it just kind of weighs my lashes down and doesn't hold a curl. I don't know. And I also don't like this wand. I feel like it's a very odd wand, and I don't know how to use it, so maybe it is even my fault because I don't know which side to use, but I'm pretty sure you can use whatever side you wish. It's just gonna give you a different effect. I might be completely wrong, but I have tried to use it on every side and I don't like it. So this is literally only one coat and it looks pretty good. It gave me such a nice volume and I would absolutely love it if it stayed like this, but unfortunately it doesn't. I'm gonna try and do one more coat. It definitely doesn't give much length, but I do like a volumizing mascara over a lengthening one, so I don't mind that. I just mind that it does not hold my curl whatsoever. I really like this. I think this gives me such a nice volume. I think this looks so nice, but it just does not look like this after an hour. Let me just do the other eye quickly. Here's what the lashes are looking like. I love them now, but I know I'm gonna hate them within 1 hour. So that's kind of a shame, because I think this mascara has so much potential if it would only hold my curl. Oh, I do actually have these two Melt Cosmetics Slick Waterline eye pencils. I don't think I'm gonna use the brown one. I completely forgot about these. And I already put my mascara on, so I'm not gonna use the brown one, but I might use this one in my waterline. I did already use it once, and it is so, what's the word? Creamy. It is so creamy. This one literally came broken because of how creamy it was. It literally just glides. I have never felt anything more creamy than this, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just gonna put this in my waterline quickly. I hate doing this. My eyes are probably gonna be red and watery, but I mean, that was literally so easy. So if you have very sensitive eyes, this is great because it's literally so quick to apply because it is so creamy. I do really like this shade as well. And now, honestly, this is what I'm the most excited about, is this Rare Beauty Tinted lip oil. I know I'm like months late to this, but it is so hard to get Rare Beauty in Europe. I'm just gonna go and quickly remove what I have on my lips and I'll be back. So I have this shade Hope. I'm not sure if it's really gonna go with this eye look, but I'm still gonna try it out. Oh, that is really light, a lot lighter than I expected, but okay. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of this shade, but that is completely my fault. I told them to get me this shade. It does feel a bit minty. It doesn't hurt, but it just feels a bit minty and cooling on my lips, which I do love, but it definitely does not go with this eye look at all. It really clashes. This is so warm and this is so cool toned. I'm just gonna let it sit on my lips for a minute, and I'm actually gonna remove it to see how it stained my lips. It feels really comfortable. I just wish I got another shade because I really don't reach for warm lip colors ever. I don't think they're very flattering on me, but it is what it is. Okay, so it's been like a minute or two and it is really minty, really cooling on the lips. I do love how comfortable it is. I just wish I got another shade. So let's remove it so we can see what the stain looks like. I love the stain. I just don't think it goes with this eye look whatsoever. So let me try and find a more cooler tone lip liner. So I'm gonna use the Colourpop lip liner in the shade Snap. Okay, this just matches that lip stain perfectly. It is not a cool tone whatsoever. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Because I mean, my lips are already stained, so there is no going back. I'm just gonna put a bit of my Essence High Shine gloss on top of everything. Okay, and here's the finished look. So yeah, this is a video I really needed. I really needed a fun few hours for myself to just play with makeup and discover some new favorites. And I'm really excited to continue using some of these products I tried. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye.